Welcome to Mastering Interview Protocols, a comprehensive guide to conducting rich, ethical, qualitative research. In this session, we'll explore how structured yet empathetic interviewing can transform your data collection process. By the end of this presentation, I hope that I can convey exactly how to design, conduct, and refine interviews that yield deep, trustworthy insights. What is an interview protocol? Let's start with the foundation. What exactly is an interview protocol? Think of it as a blueprint for qualitative interviews, a procedural guide that standardizes how you approach, conduct, and close every conversation. It ensures consistency, minimizes bias, and keeps your data credible. Every good protocol includes clear scripts, consent forms, structured questions, observation notes, and ethical checklists. The ultimate goal over here is to collect rich, reliable, human-centered data that reflects real experiences and emotions. Before we start asking questions, we need to build a strong foundation. Step number one, choose your topic. Pick something that genuinely fascinates you, because curiosity fuels better questioning and deeper engagement. Step number two, ground it in literature. Review prior studies and theories so that your questions actually fill a real gap in existing research. This grounding ensures that your work adds value and context rather than repeating what's already known. Crafting the perfect script. Now, let's move to crafting the perfect script, which is the heart of our protocol. Step number three would be starting with a warm introduction, the purpose of your study, and the consent process. We should assure confidentiality and build rapport before we even begin recording. Step number four, during the interview, we follow structured questions but keep it very conversational. We have to stay curious, listen actively, and let the discussion flow naturally. Step number five, closing script. We have to end by expressing gratitude, summarizing next steps, and mentioning any possible follow-up conversations. A good closing leaves participants feeling respected and valued. The art of asking questions. Asking the right questions is both a science and an art. Use open-ended formats instead of a yes or no. Say things like, tell me about a time where. This invites storytelling. Start with big, expansive questions. Ease in with the demographics or context. Then move to build deeper trust for emotional topics. Add strategic prompts under each main question. These sub-questions actually help us probe deeper and stay on track. This balance between structure and flexibility is what creates meaningful, nuanced responses. Now, to stay dynamic is the most important thing. Qualitative interviewing is never rigid, it's emergent and iterative. This means that we should adjust our questions based on the themes that emerge during the conversation. We should let new insights guide our next questions. We should stay flexible within a structured framework so that we can capture the richest data. Timing matters. So we should aim for 60 to 90 minutes per interview. That's long enough for depth, but short enough to avoid fatigue. If we are interviewing children or elderly participants, consider shorter, multiple sessions instead. Always pilot test your protocol. Practice with peers or a small group before the real thing. You'll quickly see where questions feel confusing, too long, or culturally off. And finally, plan for follow-up interviews, brief sessions after the transcription to clarify details and validate our interpretations. Now, this is a very important step. IRB clearance or institutional review board approval is something that's that ensures that your study protects the rights and welfare of the participants. It reviews confidentiality measures, informed consent, and potential risks. Requirements differ across institutions. Some demand IRB for all human interviews, while others exempt projects like oral history. Either way, remember, ethical responsibility is not optional, it's central to research integrity. Now we come to essential interview conducting tips. First one is, and the most important one perhaps, is master your interview script. We should practice our script which feels natural and conversational. We should secure informed consent by explaining very clearly and reminding our participants that confidentiality is at the heart and their involvement is voluntary. We should record and take notes, preferably by using an audio recorder for accuracy. And we should always note the body language and the emotions of people. We should choose the right setting. A quiet, private space promotes focus and honesty. We should avoid public spaces like cafes that cause distractions. We should allocate enough time and not rush into interviews. Depth comes from letting the participants at a comfortable pace. We should always show genuine interest. Empathy and active listening make people open up, giving you more authentic data. Some more tips, and probably reinforcing some ones that we've already covered. We should be active listeners. Reflect back what you hear. Use nods or small affirmations to show you're fully present. Stay focused but flexible. Let the conversation flow naturally, yet gently guide back if it drifts too far away. And finally, listen deeply. Set aside your own stories. Each participant's narrative is a privilege, not just a data point. We come now to the strategies to refine questions. As we discussed previously, we should have a pilot test, try out our questions with friends or similar participants. We should check the flow, try to move from simple to more complex questions naturally. We should assess wording, keep phrasing and conversational jargon free. We should review goals. Every question must serve our study objective. We should always try to get feedback or flag bias to avoid confusions. We should stimulate timing, rehearse, and adjust pacing for real sessions. And we should edit for neutrality, which is avoid leading or emotionally charged phrasing. Here is just a breakdown of the complete interview protocol checklist. Now we've allocated this into 4 parts, as very clearly explained: before the interview, opening, during, and ending. Finally, we come to the key takeaways. First, great interviews balance structure with empathy. A good protocol gives consistency, but a human connection gives depth. Second, a complete protocol is more than a list of questions. It's an entire framework of script, ethics, and logistics working together seamlessly. Third, your own listening skills define the quality of your data. Be prepared, be patient, and most importantly, be present. And finally, always remember, participants' stories are a privilege, not a data point. Treat them with the respect and care they deserve. Thank you very much for joining this session on mastering interview protocols. Whether you're conducting your first interview or refining your research methods, always balance professionalism with empathy. This is what transforms qualitative interviews into truly meaningful conversations. Thank you.